Join us today as we make a Thanksgiving feast all from scratch for our family plus my sister's family. Got started this morning, actually I got started yesterday, by getting some sourdough bread stretched and folded and in the refrigerator to do an overnight rise. I want to make a sourdough stuffing with the bread. The little boys and I, during homeschool time this morning, got some sourdough dinner rolls rising. We also cut up some butternut squash and sweet potatoes to make our sweet potato casserole. What do you want? This isn't hot. This is hot. Mommy's gonna make these into sourdough dinner rolls. Yeah, that hot. That bread hot.
That bread hot?
Yes. Hey, if you guys, I'll give you guys each a piece of dough, okay?
Okay. Dough. Dough.
You got dough?
I got 2 doughs.
You got 2 doughs?
Yes.
I don't want you to have all my doughs.
2 doughs?
No, Mommy needs these for our dinner rolls tonight.
Dinner rolls? Oh, dinner.
Add 1 butternut squash to my sweet potato casserole because
why
I have less sweet potatoes than I thought.
Mom?
More, he just thinks I'm talking to him. More butternut squash than is necessary. So I'm just gonna cook these all, simmer them, steam them, and then mash them.
Can I try them?
You wanna peel it?
Yeah.
I'm afraid you'll cut your finger.
No, I won't get my finger. Mommy, I want Mom. You want to see? Watch this, Mom.
Can you scoop them into the compost?
Wait, Mom. I need a spoon.
You need a spoon? Let me get this one,
Yeah.
then you can do the other one, okay?
What?
We're gonna put them right there in the compost.
Oh.
You can do yours?
Oh, here's the spoon. Ew, dinner, ew. No. I don't got this.
I think you need to get more of the seeds out, bud.
Why?
Well, because there's still seeds in it. You want me to scoop it a little bit better?
Oh.
We're gonna get all of our sweet potatoes in there. And
I got this, okay?
And then we got the turkey in the oven. Now, I probably should have done that sooner because I think it's gonna take like 5 hours. We actually had a little bit of an issue not being able to fit the massive turkey that I purchased. I wish I would have purchased a smaller one, I just didn't think about it, in the oven. So we took out the bottom rack and set it directly on the bottom of the oven. We don't know if that was a bad idea or not, but we're gonna find out because we need to have one rack available at the top in order to start baking our sweet potato casserole, our green bean casserole, our rolls, or we won't have time. So we're trying that. Now, every recipe that I'm making today on this From Scratch Thanksgiving can be found on the blog. I also offer, every year I bring this back out, a free ebook that is called a From Scratch Thanksgiving, where I have all of these recipes. It's free. You can just print it off and keep it in your kitchen for this season. If you want to make a classic Thanksgiving that is still healthy, it's all there. So I'm gonna show you today. I'm gonna take you along as I'm making everything, but don't worry if you're not taking notes. You can print this off and have access to all the recipes in one place so that you don't have to scramble to figure out what I'm adding here and there. I'm just going to make it and show you, and hopefully we'll have a pretty tablescape, but the recipes will be linked in the free ebook below. You just enter your email and then I send you the PDF for you to print off on your home computer. You can also grab that ebook quickly and easily at bit.ly/Thanksgiving from scratch. I like to make all of my, not all, but a lot of times when I'm making mashed potatoes, I like to make them garlic mashed potatoes, especially if I already have the oven going. I'll just get a head of garlic going with some olive oil, let it bake in there, and just squeeze it out of the skins once it's roasted, and it tastes so good. And meanwhile, Johanna, why don't you start mashing these sweet potatoes mixed with butternut squash. Put in this tiny dish since I have no room in my oven.
Oh, you're putting it in the oven?
Roasting it, yep.
That's
so
funny.
Good when you roast it. A little salt. For my sourdough stuffing, I'm gonna use 1 loaf of sourdough bread. This is so extra delicious. Now, if you don't yet know how to make this bread, I do have a recipe. I'm currently using my no-knead artisan recipe, which I will link down below. You could use any homemade bread. It does not have to be sourdough. You could even get a loaf from the store of like a Italian loaf or a sourdough loaf. But I'm telling you, this way that I'm doing it here is the best way. It's so good. I'm just cutting this loaf up into 1-inch cubes. Now, if you have a loaf that didn't turn out so great, this is a good use for that. You could throw that in the freezer and then just use it whenever it's Thanksgiving time or anytime you want to make a stuffing. This is essentially like a savory bread pudding almost. So it's kind of like a French toast casserole or a bread pudding recipe, just with savory things. All right, Johanna's working on the sweet potato casserole. So we are 1.5-ing this recipe. I'm just kind of estimating because I don't really know. If I had 4 pounds of sweet potatoes and I mixed in butternut squash, I think it'll work out. All right, I'm gonna skip the toasting step on the stuffing. Normally I toast this, but I don't have the oven capacity to do that for this whole dinner. So we're gonna see how it goes. I think it'll be fine. So pour your 1/2 cup in there. You could do maple syrup or honey. Everybody knows maple syrup's better, but it's more expensive. At least I think so. I'm gonna get a stick of butter going in this large skillet to saute my celery and onions for my stuffing. That's good. That's good. Oh. All right, Jenna, pour this in. How much do you need total? 3 cups?
Yep.
And some butter?
Yep. No. Yes.
I'm gonna throw in the cinnamon and the salt.
Sweet potato casserole is a dessert on its own.
So you're saying we don't have to make pumpkin?
No, we do, but it is. You don't eat at dessert time. It's kind of the cool part about Thanksgiving. Sweet potato casserole is dessert before dessert time. Look at the nuts on top.
Yep, you might have to blend them a little bit more. You're gonna do your butter, your salt, your cream.
Yep, my own.
After all that, you can do your roasted garlic. Make sure you allow some taste testing, so don't do too much salt, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so they don't have cranberries out yet. We're recording this well before Thanksgiving. As you can tell, I'm pregnant. And if this video is out and I don't have a baby yet, that means something really weird happened. I should not still be pregnant when this comes out. So anyways, because I didn't have cranberries, we are going to try making cranberry sauce with dried cranberries. So, I'm gonna do this 10-ounce package. And how much did I say? I said a certain amount of, a cup of apple cider. We're gonna do an orange and some orange zest. We're just gonna kind of cook this as if we would make it with our fresh.
Now we have juice.
Now we have juice. It's funny, this will come out after the baby's born. Baby will probably even be like a week or 2 old.
Isn't it coming out in a week? Isn't it coming out in 2 weeks?
Due in a week, but when will it come?
Oh, it's due in a week. I thought it was,
Due a week from tomorrow.
I thought it was due in 2 weeks.
No. All right, let's saute up some mushrooms. I'm just gonna kind of cook this till it's like softish, saucy. Might have to add more apple cider, we'll see. A lot of the fried onions on top. Oh, I opened sweet peas. I don't want a sweet pea casserole. Let's see, we can see if we have another container of frozen thing of these green beans.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do stuff in the freezer.
Like her fried, fried.
We'll reduce it and then just let it simmer. I don't know about this. I think it needs more apple cider, honestly. Where did my garlic go? Oh, it's way in the back. My goodness. No wonder I keep forgetting about it. Nope. Whoops. See, I know my garlic's done. It's been there for like hours. I forgot all about it. get our rolls in this basket. I like this color, but I don't feel like it's the best option. All right, you gonna bring the rolls over and kind of stuff them in this basket nicely. Maybe we should get some butter on the table too with a, so it's like nice and, what's the word I'm going for here?
Cozy?
Not cold.
Christopher?
Room temp.
No, you always use that on like Christmas time.
No, I like red I like red always, but I really like it for fall and Christmas, you're right. All right, well, I hope that you have a wonderful Thanksgiving season and that these recipes will inspire you to create a from scratch Thanksgiving for your family. I like to make this meal more than just Thanksgiving Day. I actually don't even make this Thanksgiving Day because we go to family, but this combination of food is so cozy for the fall. Make sure to grab your free ebook with all of these recipes over at bit.ly/Thanksgiving from scratch. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you're brand new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I make 2 new videos every week on food from scratch, natural living, and a handmade home. Thank you so much for stopping by the farmhouse.